Welcome back to Not So Grand Garage. Out in the shop tonight, and yeah, my shop is an absolute disaster right now. Life has been kind of hectic lately, so I have not spent any time out here. I've been doing a lot of projects in the house and around the property, and yeah, so I'm really behind on everything out here. So this mess is next on my list, but I gotta get a couple things wrapped up before I do anything with that. One of which is this little 2006 Honda 420 electronic shift. Yeah, it was brought to me because it would randomly, while riding, it would act like the choke was still on whenever it would warm up. It would suddenly starve for fuel or act like it was loading up. You know, you kind of know the feeling if you've experienced it before. So I told him to drop it off. We'd go on and service it and check things out on it. And I assumed, you know, it's an older machine. I figure carburetor probably needed cleaned or something along those lines. But yeah, as you can see, the carburetor has not been pulled off of it. And let's see here. Fires right up. Runs great now. No issues at all. And that's something that it's kind of scratching my head about when it first showed up, because it starts really well, it runs really well, until it warms up and then it doesn't. Choke position didn't seem to matter. It would just do all kinds of weird stuff. And yeah, I'm going to shut this off. But I dug into it a little bit more, and let me show you what I found. So while trying to diagnose the problem, I had the thing sitting here idling and it was running terrible. I had ran it around the property a little bit, let it get warm, and it started acting up. And another note, it would start without choking it at all, which I thought was kind of odd, which kind of led me to believe it was a carburetor issue. But yeah, I continued to tinker around with it. And I noticed while it was sitting here idling and cutting out and everything, I popped the lid off the air box and the issues went away. It started running fine. The mist went away, the stumbles went away. So I started pulling plastics, as you can see, kind of got the plastics off of it here. And this is the snorkel tube that goes to the air box, wraps up over the top of the fuel tank like so. So I unhooked this and pulled it out. And yeah, that might be the problem. A mud dauber had decided to build its home, and this air box is completely sealed. It's sealed tight. It pulls a really strong vacuum on the inlet port there. So yeah, with the intake snorkel being plugged mostly off, it was acting like a choke. So yeah. Hey, look at that. That's the first time I've seen that. But yeah, it runs phenomenal now. No issues, no carburetor issues, so glad I didn't tear into it any further. Did a little bit of digging first. And yeah, so I did go on and service it out. I will kind of go over how, or the process of that. I have already done it, so it's not, I won't be showing you how to do it, but drain plug on the bottom is 11/16, or I'm sure there's a metric size that fits it too. It is in that port right there, round hole you run it for 5-10 minutes, let it get warm, pull that drain plug, let it drain out. Over on this side of the machine, you've got this cover right here, and this is your dipstick. Pull these 3 bolts. There's a filter behind here. There's 2 O-rings. There's an O-ring on the housing and a little O-ring on this end of the housing on the pressure port that feeds the oil filter housing. Yeah, change your O-rings, change your filter, put the drain plug back in. Oil we're using in this is legit Honda oil, if I can find a container, wherever it went. Oh, the GN4 1040, about 2.5 quarts, and that'll leave you a little bit extra to throw oil on the filter. I did replace the air filter too. I'm going to replace the plug. So, for your knowledge, here is the factory air filter part number. It's a 17254-HN5-670. And the Honda spark plug looks to be an NGK, but I don't know if that'll focus or not. It's a DPR7EA-9. I have not opened this up yet, but I got to change the plug in it yet. Let's see here. Yeah, just a standard NGK plug. And then oil filter wise, here is your oil filter part number. It's a 15412-HM5-A10. You can get service kits from most Honda four-wheelers, motorcycles, everything like that. Amazon, I'll leave a link in the description. Comes with everything you need, enough oil, spark plug, filters, air filter element, everything, all in one little kit. You don't have to track down part numbers. And yeah, that's what we went with on this. But you can source the parts separately if you need to. But you fill it up, 2 to 2.25 quarts of oil in it to start. Start it up, let it run for 4 or 5 minutes, shut it off, and then to check the oil in this thing, this is the dipstick. With it not running, wipe the dipstick off, drop it in until it bottoms out. If I can get it in here. Come on. There it goes. Don't thread it in. And then pull it out, check the oil down on the bottom, and top it off. You should be good to go. It's really straightforward to service these things, and for the most part, a lot of times, stuff like this, servicing them, it gets overlooked. Don't do that. Service your stuff. It'll last a lot longer. But that's all I got on this one. I'm going to put it all back together because it's pretty well ready to go back. It needs to be cleaned up, but this is how it was dropped off to me. This is, and my pressure washer is currently blown up. So sadly, it's how it's going to have to go back to them. Usually I like to clean stuff up and everything before I send it back to somebody, but it kind of is what it is at this point. I'm going to get the plastics put back on and get the seat back on it, and should be good to go. Yeah, that's going to wrap this one up. If you got any comments, questions, complaints, drop them in the comment section below. If you would, hit that thumbs up button. Helps us out quite a bit. Doesn't cost you anything. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We appreciate you watching.